Welcome to You Can Be Healed with Connie. Make the rest of your life the best of your life. Episode 16. Use affirmations to improve your emotional health. And yes, it is. However, it's unlikely you can manifest anything you want if your thoughts are negative. So, affirmation is more than just manifestation. In fact, it's preparing you before you can manifest the things that you want. Most of our negative thoughts are actually our limiting beliefs. And when we have limiting beliefs, we automatically and subconsciously creating the blocks for our manifestations to come true. That's why positive affirmations can serve as an inspiration as well as like simple reminders to ourselves. They are used to help reprogram our subconscious mind if we practice them often, and to encourage us to believe certain things about ourselves and the power within us. And that's how we can start manifesting the reality that we want. Many studies have shown that positive affirmations can increase the amount of feel-good hormones in our brains and can counteract our negative thoughts and habits to create positive emotions, which can actually change our physiology and improve our physical, mental, and emotional health. However, there is also studies showing that the higher your self-esteem, the more effective affirmations can be. If you have low self-esteem, positive affirmations may make you feel bad or worse because they set up a conflict between the positive state you desire and the negative feelings you currently experience. But let's do it step by step. And there are so many ways we can create the affirmations that best suits you. So today, I want to give you a clear definition of affirmation, and I will also share how to apply and use them effectively that can help you improve your emotional health and change your life in a positive way. So make sure that you stay to the end. And before we go on, please subscribe to my channel to show me some support, and that will mean a lot to me. Thank you so much. And let's continue. Affirmations are positive statements that can help you challenge and overcome self-sabotaging and negative thoughts. When you repeat them often and believe in them, you can start to make positive changes in your life. And so often, we always talk ourselves into believing that we are not good enough. And as a result, these thoughts affecting our personal lives, our relationships, and our careers negatively. But if we deliberately do the opposite and use positive thoughts about ourselves, the effect can be just as powerful and far more helpful. Let me ask you, have you ever thought about just how connected your thoughts are to how you feel? So often, our thoughts is directly affecting our emotions. Gandhi once said, "Your beliefs become your thoughts become your words become your actions become your habits become your values, and your values become your destiny." Our mind and body work together in such a way that any thought or belief we have, whether it's positive or negative, they actually affect in how we look and how we feel. When we have a positive outlook and we are aligned with frequencies like happiness, gratitude, love, and joy, we have a higher energy and it resonates through us and everything we do. However, when we hold on to negative emotions such as anxiety, anger, fear, regret, blame, or shame, our bodies react to these lower energies, and what's more, it affects our physical health. Yes, it's true that there are many ways we can become sick, but having a healthy mind and emotional health is one of our best defenses against sicknesses. Many of people consider affirmations to be unrealistic, wishful thinking. But let me put it this way and give you a very simple example. You do repetitive exercise to improve your physical health and shape. As time goes by, your health has improved and you get a better shape, right? It's same as affirmations. Affirmations are like exercise for our mind. These positive mental repetitions can reprogram our thinking patterns so that over time we begin to think and act differently and positively. What's more, affirmations have been used to successfully treat people with lower self-esteem and other emotional and mental health conditions. They have been shown to stimulate the areas in our brains that make us more likely to effect positive changes in regard to our health, physically, mentally, and emotionally. Positive affirmations are also described by the Psychology Dictionary as brief phrases repeated frequently, which are designed to encourage positive, happy feelings, thoughts, and attitudes. They hold no spiritual or religious meaning in the traditional sense and can be used for many purposes. It's true that we can use affirmations in any situation where you like to see a positive change take place in your life. These might include times when you want to increase your confidence and improve your self-esteem, shift negative feelings such as frustration, anger, or fear, overcome a bad habit, or improve your financial situations, and more. The power of affirmations lies in repeating them to yourself regularly. It's useful to recite your affirmations several times a day. Affirmation statements usually target a specific area, behavior, or any belief that you are struggling with. Below are 3 tips that I can share and help you to write the affirmation statement that best fits your needs. And remember that your affirmation will be personal to you and specific to what you want to achieve or change in your life. First, think about the area of your life that you would like to change. For example, if you want to have more patience, you can make an affirmation like, I trust the process that everything will happen in its own time. Or if you want to deeper relationships with your loved one, you can make an affirmation such as, I am worthy of a healthy, loving relationship. I deserve to be happy in my relationship, and I am overwhelmed with love. And if you want to improve your financial situation, you can say, I am capable of overcoming any money obstacles that stand in my way. So you can start with pick 1 or 2 areas in your life that you want to change now and start to identify your negative thoughts on it. Then follow the second tips. Second, Turn negatives into positives. If you are struggling with negative self-talks or thoughts, write them down. Write down all your thoughts or beliefs that are bothering you. Then choose an affirmation that is the opposite of that thought and belief. For example, if you constantly think, I am not smart enough to progress in my career, turn this around and write a positive affirmation such as, I am a skilled and experienced professional. Or if you think, I am not as good as others, you can replace it with, I am unique and I am special. I am good enough just the way I am. Or if you find yourself keep comparing yourself to others, and this is a very common thought to a lot of people, especially women, you can affirm yourself with, nobody but me decides how I feel. I am in charge of my thoughts, and I don't judge myself. I accept and love myself completely. Third, write your affirmation in the present tense and say it with emotions. Affirmations can be more effective when they carry emotional weight. For every affirmation that you choose to repeat should be a phrase that's meaningful to you and must be in present tense. That can trick your subconscious mind, and it's better to start with I am. For example, if you're worried about a new project that you've been working on, you could tell yourself, I am really excited to take on new challenges. And if you are struggling about money, you can say, I am always discovering new sources of income. Or, I now let go of my financial struggles to the universe. I fully trust and allow abundance flows to my life easily and quickly. Or, money comes my way in both expected and unexpected ways. Positive affirmations require regular practice, suggested daily if you want to make lasting, long-term changes to the ways that you think and feel. And do you need to say affirmations every day? There are really no rules about timing or how often when it comes to practicing your affirmations. However, if you want to reinforce the positive beliefs into your subconscious mind, affirmations should be repeated daily. You can also write your affirmations down in a post-it and sticking them in the mirror of your bathroom or any places that's easy for you to see, so you can see them often and read them whenever you see it. So now, how to use affirmations? First, you need to stay focused. Don't pick too many subjects at once, but focus on one or two areas. Then identify your negative thoughts and turn them into positive affirmations. I would say make it around 5 to 10 affirmations in the beginning for yourself to try. And when your affirmations are ready, it's better that you repeat them daily, as I mentioned. Say your affirmations twice a day. Start in the morning as soon as you can after waking up. This ensures you have a positive start of the day. Say your second set as close as you can before going to bed. This ensures that you have positive thoughts in your mind as you go to sleep, and this will seep into your subconscious mind and solidify as you sleep. And then say them multiple times. It is up to you, but I recommend either 3 to 5 minutes as a session one day per day, or alternatively, saying your whole set of affirmations 10 times each in a slow, confident voice. And before you start your daily affirmation, just take 30 seconds to look inside yourself and monitor your mood first. See how you feel. See how your emotions are. Do you already feel positive? Or if you're feeling negative, just take notes. This can be a great way to gain confidence in your affirmations early on. I also want to share with you that my journal workbook for emotional awareness and healing is now available on Amazon. This workbook can help you check your emotional patterns and help you change them. I will put the link in the description if you want to take a look. And as I mentioned, consistency is the key. So make a commitment to yourself to do this for at least 30 days. No matter what, think long term and don't give up. Because if you want to change your life, there are some effort you have to put in before you even see the life-changing results you really want to see. This simple affirmation experiment should show you how they can instantly lift your mood and change how you are feeling in an instant and inspire you to keep going so that you really do get to see the bigger and lasting changes in your life. If you're still not sure how to write your own affirmations, you can check out my upcoming episode 17 for powerful healing affirmations that I have recorded to help you heal. And I will record more affirmations for different purposes, so make sure that you have already subscribed to my channel. In fact, listen to affirmations often can help you develop positive mindset and attitude too. Remember, affirmation is like exercise to your mind. It will take time, but it will work. Just have fun every day. It takes only 3 to 5 minutes a day. Enjoy the transformation journey and do something today that your future self will thank you for. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you so much for listening wherever you are. I'm so grateful for all your support. Take care and stay safe, everyone. I'm sending you all lots of love and light. I'll see you in my next episode.